lot of people see my situation and not think that I'm not high functioning.
What situation?
So I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
By how many women?
3. And this is the
8 is insane.
kicker. I want more. Now,
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I
of
just
saying
want God
about
to
your
bring
wife?
them. I just want God to bring them.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just
Because
bring them,
my
okay.
point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Bryant, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action-based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active, okay? You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears, but you will selfishly create broken families even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior.
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Vick Reacts. Bumming at you with a brand new video. Hey, man, today we got a banger, man. Today we got Cam Newton and Dr. Bryant on a podcast, man. Look, I don't know too much about Dr. Bryant, but I ain't gonna lie. I seen this on my home screen and I said, dang, she look good. Y'all don't know yet. Y'all seen the intro, actually, so y'all probably do. But I ain't gonna lie, she looks scrumptious off the thumbnail, so we gonna tap into the video, man. Before I tap into the video, man, I got one thing to say. I hope y'all had a good day, man, because my day was great, man. I just got out the gym and did a little workout, man. So I'm going to say this. If y'all haven't did no kind of workout today, man, do something, bro. Whether it's a walk while you listening to this video, whether it's some push-ups, some pull-ups, some lightweight cardio, something. Do something today, because at the end of the day, you can have as much money in the world as you want, but you still won't be rich to me, because health is wealth, man. Without further ado, let's get into the video, man. Before we get into the video, though, man, if you like the intro that played at the beginning of the video, man, be sure to like the video, because if you like the intro, you're going to like the video. Comment if you got something to say about the video or me. Subscribe if you're new and fuck with the content, man. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Now, I'm having a hard time to believe a very educated, a very attractive woman out of 41 years have
41?
not met Mr. Right. That's
Oh, bro. Cam. Come on, bro. What do Cam be wearing, fam? Ain't no way he walked out the house and thought that shit was cool, bro. He took too many hits, bro. He took way too many hits. But she do look attractive though, man. 41. Ooh. 41.
That's enough time to find a lot of things out.
I bet.
Really it is.
And yet,
41 years.
no kids, single. I'm not, but I am saying, are women's expectations unrealistic?
No, I'm going to say, like I said on Nick, the question shouldn't be why isn't a woman of age, of success, of a certain caliber not married with kids? The question should be, why are people rushing to the altar just to become divorcees or baby mamas and baby daddies? I think if anything, we need to be teaching our society, take your time, young man or young woman, so that you can get to know not just this person, but yourself first, so that you can choose a life partner, not that that person isn't exempt to divorce, instead of rushing to the altar just to become a divorcee or a baby mama and have multiple kids by multiple women, just to say you have broken families everywhere. I don't see no benefit in that. I believe, like I tell my brother, he's in here, Shane, all the time, and who's 31 with no kids and doing well for himself, take your time. You don't need to rush to an altar just to divorce this woman. And another thing is, people who actually feel high valued within themselves, not financially. Internally, they feel high valued. They're not rushing to have a wife or a husband at
Facts.
the expense of divorce just to feel like they've added value to themselves.
Facts.
Because
Facts.
it's a deficit if you're marrying for the wrong purposes. It is an
Facts.
asset if you're marrying from a place of creating a family, of creating stability, of raising kids who can see this thing move and this house not be homeless, but this house have wealth in it, the real wealth that actually sustains. And so for me, I'd rather take my time choosing than end up doing time because I'm making wrong decisions. I'm good.
Say less.
Nice.
Next question.
Great answer. Great answer all around. Totally relatable. It can go. It can go for both genders. She's 41. Personally, I feel like at the end of the day, I'm not a woman, so if she know that everything still work fine and everything work, if she don't want kids, you don't even know if she want kids. So I mean, it makes sense at the end of the day. It could add up. 41. That's not bad. She's single. She attractive. She could definitely get a dude right now. No question. I know for a fact she can. This one right here.
How young are you willing to go?
Ooh, I love that. See, now this is when the conversation
Come on.
gets good.
Come on now. We want to know that.
I'm gonna.
Because, look, I told you now.
Listen. Hold on.
Come on.
What?
'Cause
you going or I'm going? Who going first?
You. I mean,
so I'm willing to, I think, late 20s.
men, this is where you turn
He said late 20s, dog.
The TV all the way up. Go ahead.
Late 20s would be the youngest. However,
we got to put a number on that, though. Like you 27, 26.
27-ish.
X's.
Hey,
But
we in the dough.
again, it depends on the maturity level of that man.
But this is where, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
But this is where
I baited you. I knew where we were going.
your patience.
She said I dated you.
This is where
I baited you. I knew where we were going.
your
baby.
patience
Okay.
has
Be there.
I was for the tweet.
to give him the
100%.
patience to bring his value or his function up to his
100%.
value.
100%.
Right.
100%.
But
100%.
so now
100%.
100%
Yeah,
this too.
100%.
A woman who has high value will not entertain or be patient with a guy that does not have
Yeah, especially if she has certain
100%.
100%. She will.
That's-
Especially if she has certain especially if she has certain criterions that she knows most men of her age won't meet.
That's
Yes,
what I'm
she has to.
So therefore, I'm telling you,
If
a
that's what
man
she
of high
wants, she has
value
to.
it's a transactional type of thing. So to your point, it's like, I know, I look at you, I look at women all the time. I have a beautiful establishment that we're in right now.
Right.
Fellowship. It garners a consumer that's about their business. This is
Absolutely.
not hookah smoking and standing on couches
Right.
and,
Twerking and
section.
doing
No,
the most,
it's
right.
not that.
Right.
This is sugar daddy's addy in here. This is businesswoman. No, you need to, we need to get this on right. I
Lord.
see it happen so many times.
Wow.
Dress code. You're not coming in here with Jordans and flip-flops. Like you can't do that. You can't disrespect.
But you could come up in that bitch with some female leggings on. All right, well, this nigga 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". He dressing like he a 5'9" female, bro. That shit crazy.
The altitude.
Yeah, the culture of what's here.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that, I know and I understand a lot of people see my situation and not think that I'm not high function.
What situation?
See my situation. That's a very vague question, and it's for you
What
to
situation are you referring to that they're looking at and thinking is not high function?
just my life.
Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
My life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here. Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
Both, really.
And they think that you're low functioning.
No, I don't.
You just said people see your life and think you're not high functioning. The opposite of that would be low functioning.
No. Okay, so here you go. You're trying to take my intentions away from this. Can I correct it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or can I get?
Cam's kind of throwing me right now, bro. This is a fine woman in front of you. Act mature, bro. What you mean? Did you taking this somewhere for, bro? Just address your point. You You being vague, bro. So she asking questions to dig into why you being vague and actually figure out what to address, and you still being vague with it. Come on, bro. You was a grown man. Let me find out this daily in front of you and you folding up.
Give you more.
Crazy.
Yes, more information. Heck yeah.
So I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I thought I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
By how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the
8 is insane.
kicker. I want more. Now,
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I
I'm
just
saying,
want God
about
to
your
bring
wife.
him. I just want God to bring him.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just
Because
bring 'em,
my
okay.
point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Bryant, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action-based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active, okay? So you're creating, and disclaimer, the kids are innocent, they are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies, because I can't wait to be a mom, and I love the kids, period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with. And then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish.
Just to
Damn, that's true. It is selfish. You know, I always give men one chance. You know, I give everybody one chance, not just men, one chance, one time to make the mistake. If you make the mistake again, that's on you. So the first baby with a baby mama, you know, you don't want her. You know, you saying fuck selling it down, you being selfish. I did it because it's being selfish. You know that kid needs you more than you should even want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's a selfish act by putting a baby in her, knowing she gonna carry the baby through and not being there for the baby. But I give everybody one. When you do it again and again and again, he said he got 8 kids, 3 baby mamas. So multiple of them got multiple kids with him, where he not active. He think the trade-off is money, which is money is cool. If you rich and you got kids, that's cool. But that don't make up for you being absent though. You know what I'm saying? Now it's better than not having money, but it's not the best situation, especially you not owning up to your responsibilities as being a sperm donor. You're not owning up to your responsibilities because you got to be responsible with what's in your body, and you putting that sperm in her body, you putting a kid in her. It's not the other way around. So you got to be responsible with every action that you take. I could agree with Dr. Bryant right now. She's speaking facts, and I ain't gonna lie. It's not a lot of females or women or ladies that I side with, but this one right here, not just because she's attractive. I'm siding with her because what she's saying makes complete 100% sense. Cam cooked. He's cooked. I mean, look what he wearing, bro. You can tell his ideals and everything is cooked because of that. Like, she's speaking facts though, for sure.
tell me when I can talk.
Yeah, almost. That's completely unfair and that's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and this box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're going to feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box. It's unhealthy. And it's a huge dysfunction within our Black community that I truly believe personally, statistically, mental health-wise, and community-wise, that Black men would stop.
Black men will what?
Stop doing that, that they would stop that dysfunctional behavior of compartmentalizing.
Well, why is she?
And creating houses, not homes, and then finally a home with the wife. And then you have all these other houses that are homeless. But you over here, at some point when you do get a wife, if you do, I'm saying if that's what you want, you will. You'll get whatever you want. You're trying to create a home. Totally dysfunctional and extremely, that's the epitome of selfish.
Okay, you can put it on the men. I take the responsibility for everything that I do. I take it. But what about the women that's laying down with the dude, letting them nut in on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it got to be accountability on both sides. But at the end of the day, women don't take accountability. It's a part of their character. Women to me are like children. They got the same amount of accountability. So if they make mistakes, I'll let them make the mistakes because they don't ever want to take the accountability. Men on the other hand, they do got to take the accountability. So if they want to push everything on us, we just got to eat that up. I mean, we got to eat it up regardless. So we might as well just eat it up.
Epitome of selfish. I'm done. You can go for it.
Okay, say less. All right, so
Hey, he hurt.
what identifies as a broken home?
What you have going on with these, whoever you're not in the house with is a broken home. It's called a blended family. It's called a blended family.
That means?
That the family is blended. So blended.
So blended means broken.
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy that you were entertaining, you would go as low as 26.
That I would entertain?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
And as high as what age?
Whatever man that doesn't have kids.
As high as
Whoever doesn't have kids, whatever age he is with no kids.
I just.
No, that's the age. I'm saying I don't have an age range as far as how old if he has no kids.
So your
he's a candidate.
non-negotiable is a person who does not have children.
My non-negotiable is a person with kids, but yes, I get how you're saying it. Yes.
So you cannot date a person. You cannot be with a person.
I can, but I'm choosing not to.
So
I can be with anyone, but I'm choosing not to.
You're.
I gotta correct it. It's my narrative, Cam.
You're
I
like
can,
jumping in, jumping out. It's either.
Cam. No, it's not. I can't. There's no such thing. I can date whoever I want. I am definitely well equipped to do so.
Okay.
So I'm not going to allow that word to be something that fits what I can't do. I'm well.
Man, I agree. I'm looking straight right here in front of my screen, and it's in the middle of my screen right there. I mean, look at her, bro. She look good. 41. She look 41, bro. Y'all got to be real with me. Y'all not. Y'all wouldn't crush. With our wife, now that it's a different thing. With our wife, look, when y'all ask, you know what I'm saying, with our wife. Me personally, she 41, bro. I'm 28. That mean that she 13 years above me, bro. So when I'm 60, she gonna be 73. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna die before her anyways because men, you know what I'm saying, our life expectancy way lower than women anyway. It really depends on what the vibe would be like in person, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm not gonna go out the way to do it, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, right now, my focus is not on that. But I mean, if a female came around my life and she was cool and everything matched up and I fucked with her the whole way, and my intent was to, you know, actually talk to her, you know, if I'm talking to her, I'm trying to crush. It could always go farther. It just don't end up going farther because you know what I'm saying, the vibes don't be matching all the way type shit. But this is what I'm gonna say about the thing is like, if your intent is not to be with that person, you can do whatever. You can fuck if you want to, bro. But make sure that you being safe while doing it. That's it. Just make sure that you being safe while doing it, bro. Because you don't want to make a mistake as to nothing to her or something, and then you having to own up either to your responsibilities or say fuck your responsibilities and do some other shit. At the end of the day, if you would have just Royal Warburg, you wouldn't even have that kid. You know what I'm saying?
So you've identified that that's a broken home from the jump. With your verbiage of blended family means broken.
I've identified that I'm dating a broken man who is creating who he is, because we could teach what we know, we create who we are. And so broken people create brokenness, whether it's through a child, whether it's through a relationship, whether it's through themselves. It doesn't have to be a beautiful baby, but you're creating brokenness. And broken people can come from married households. I'm not saying that a two-parent household can't create the result of a child who then has brokenness and creates broken blended families everywhere. I'm not negating that.
That's not my point.
No, I know, I'm making that point. But yes.
But my point.
My answer is, I not only identified that those homes are houses without a home because he's not in them,
Yeah.
but also that he's a broken man.
But you're going to be with a broken man.
No, I won't. I just said I wouldn't be with a man. I wouldn't be with a broken man who has multiple kids. I will take
No, not multiple. I'm talking
a kid. It doesn't matter.
So you're not going to date a man with children.
No, but let me clear this up, because you said I won't date a broken man. That's not what I said.
No, I said, are you, listen to what I'm saying.
I heard you. Let me answer it. Hold on. We all have a level of brokenness. So will I date a broken man? Yes. Am I going to date a certain type of brokenness? No.
Of course you're not.
And that type of brokenness is a man who has kids outside of me isn't something that's conducive for what I want forever.
But will you date him?
No.
So that goes to my point. I'm trying to ask a question. You have two different men right here. One man who has...
I will not date a man with kids.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Bro, she said that off the real. She said that off real, bro. Like, what the fuck? You cannot be serious, dog. I literally had to walk out from that, bro. She said that off the rip. She said, I will not date. You asked all them, you asked 10, 15 questions. You asked hypotheticals. And she still told you, I won't do it. Why you still asking, Cam? Bro, this take me back to the Charleston White interview, because he was doing the same thing to Charleston White. He was asking rhetorical questions that didn't matter, talking about, if you had the chance to fuck Beyonce, would you? Who the fuck would it, bro? Who would? Like, be serious. Like, come on, bro. And then he gonna turn around. Charleston gonna say, yes, I would. Cam gonna turn around and say, you can't fuck her, bro. She married. Like, bro, what? You asked, would I, fool? No, she said no, I wouldn't, off the real. Like, come on, bro. Like, nigga, Cam is funny as hell. Cam is a funny ass dude, bro. I'm telling you, he took too many hits. And I ain't gonna lie. She bringing him some hits too. She hit that nigga up the head. She said, you a broken man. That shit hurt him. Whoa. Hey, she said she would not date a man with kids. His options went out the window. Like, hey, he hurt multiple times. Like, I'm hurt about that one too. I can't cap. I'm hurt about that too, but it is what it is. And then, like, I was, you know what I'm saying? Really, for real. But it's cool, though, you know what I'm saying? I'll crush, but I know she's not going to be on that kind of time, and so it is what it is.
But do you understand, just off of the statistics?
Here we go. Go ahead and be a statistic and say it, because I hear it all the time. And
What?
say it.
You say what you're saying, and I'm going to either...
Based on statistics, most men have kids. Go for it.
At your age.
But that's why I said early on, Cam,
That she would
when you
take-
said young and remember the patience of me being older woman, I said, well, for, a woman who has certain qualifications or criterions like no kids, that would be, I have to have enough brain cells to know, baby, that's the payoff. Okay, he may be younger, successful, no kids, but now you have to make sure you implement the patience. Or you get you an older man who has kids, and he could have been married with his kids. There's a lot of different scenarios why men have kids, okay? But then you don't have to have as much patience with him as maturity-wise. But do you want to have patience to say, and it's not even dealing with, because that's not bad, you want to have enough patience to gut the fact that you are dating a man with young kids or grown kids, and that's against what you want, your value system. For me, I rather choose the poison of, I'll have patience with you, baby. We'll just have to figure this out, and I'm cool with that, and we'll have a good time in the meantime. Then I know that you have kids. It's against something I never wanted as a child. And now if you have young kids, I'm going to be very involved because I'm a loving woman. I'm never going to take them.
But you're giving a scenario that you're saying.
Yeah, that I wouldn't do. Right. And those are the reasons why I wouldn't do them.
For sure.
Because I'm going to be involved, right? I'm never going to be a woman who's not.
But I must defend this situation. Mm-hmm. I have 8 children. And
that's beautiful babies.
I will not. No baby mother of mine could ever say that she's a single mother, because single mother insinuates that she has no help.
No, it don't.
So for me in my situation, life be lifing. That's a common.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
And my situation is a product of life happening. Mm-hmm. So,
and none of us are exempt from it.
And you not learning from your experiences. You got to add that part in there.
Of course.
Right.
So we have preferences.
100%.
We have things that we could say, okay, I would love to do this.
Right.
I'm raised in a church, so my father would always direct us to say, hey, be this, be that, be that, be this.
Right.
But I can also tell my father this, your reality is not my reality.
100%.
You walking into 7-Eleven is different than your son walking into 7-Eleven.
Sorry.
Makes sense to you. So I can agree with you, and we can agree to disagree, that I'm not creating broken homes. I'm doing the best with the situation that I was given and am given. So hands-on father, absolutely. I don't subscribe to just bringing fatherless children or motherless children into this world. I have an unbelievable relationship with the mothers of my children. And it's healthy co-parenting that we show the children real love, real communication, real orders of operations. And I think that's key, because even though we have this unspoken societal pressure to do this and be this, but that's just not, that's a unicorn that you're waiting for. Because if I'm sitting up here telling you like, yo, I have aspirations to have this, but my experiences have shown me that that person really doesn't exist. So when I'm asking or I'm asked questions of, is the expectations unrealistic? Right. Because my reality has garnered unbelievable connections with women around the world. Not in Africa, I haven't been in Africa, right? But at the same time, I've been able to make the best of my situation. And I can't say that that situation ever resulted into a broken home.
Got it. So this is my thing. You can label it whatever your hurt ego needs it to be labeled so that you feel good about your choices. But at the end of the day, a family consists of a dynamic, and that dynamic consists of 2 parents and a child. And when you start to create that multiple times, that's called a blended family. And when there's somebody missing from the home, but they are the school daddy, meaning I picked them up or dropped them off to school, or they are the sports mother or father, I come to the games, but they're not the, I wake up and go to sleep with my kids, that household now is broken by the, by the family dynamic. That does not mean,
You're not
Cam,
describing me.
that does not mean, Cam, that you are not a dynamic father. That does not mean that you don't have a great relationship with him. I'm talking about the political construct of a family.
Societal construct, political construct.
If you want to, that's what I'm saying. If you want to call it that, that's fine. But listen.
Those things that you...
Imagine a lady like her, a fine-ass woman, over here telling you the truth, the facts of what the situation is, and you still butting in, bro. You can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up. I ain't gonna lie, you cannot make this up. You cannot paint the picture clearer for brother. He just not getting it. And that's a Cam Newton thing. He don't be getting it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I respect Cam Newton, you know what I'm saying? I know he be having the football accounts for the kids and You know, he handled business and, you know, he do what he got to do. And he say he made the best of his opportunities in life, but it's cap. Because after the first kid, you shouldn't have no more out of wedlock, bro. After learning that experience, bro, after going through the first experience, knowing you didn't want to be with the woman for real, you had the kid came. How the fuck, knowing you can't be there for your kid, how the fuck you want your kid? Ask your kid, bro, is she happy with the time she get with you? Or he? I bet you they say no. Because you not there, bro. You there in spirit. You there with the money, but you're not there showing time, spending time with them. The money cool, bro. But that time, they can't never get that time back. They can always get money. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what I'm saying is time is not a replacement for money. Money equals time. Time equals money. But a motherfucker would rather have time than money. They would be happier with you in their life without being rich. They could be regular. They could be broke. But as long as they got both parents, the kids is happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy thing to see, but it's a fact. Broken homes is not a good thing. It happens a lot in our communities, bro. 1 out of 4 homes. I think it's smaller than 25%, honestly, but 25% of homes are single parent households in a black community. You know what I'm saying? We got the lowest rate out of every race, ethnicity. So, you know, it's a bad sign that either the men not stepping up or the women ain't doing their job. Women don't really have a role or job in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, they have to carry the kids. They don't have an option. You know what I'm saying? The ones who have options is us. So them putting the blame on us, I could feel it. I could take that. I could take that willingly, knowing that it is all on me. If I never nutted in her, she would never have my kid. You know what I'm saying? So I would take that because that's what come with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what comes with the stuff you're doing. That's like going to kill somebody, but being mad and crying when your ass get caught. Like, bro, you got to know what come with it. You got to know what come with the lifestyle you live in. You got to know what come with every action that you take in life. That's how life works. Life don't work in a way where you can do it wherever you want and you never get no kind of repercussions. You're going to get a repercussion for any negative action you take. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So I could feel what she's saying. She's speaking facts. She ain't said nothing that I don't agree with so far. Cam Newton, on the other hand, he ain't said nothing that I agree with.
That's fine. Listen.
Those things that you
whatever we label
express,
it doesn't change our decisions, though.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what you don't understand.
So all of your baby mamas live in one house?
No, they do not. But my children stay with me.
So then it's still a broken house. So the mothers aren't in your home. So it doesn't make a difference.
But that's making the best of the situation.
Right. And listen, and let me say this. That part, I agree with. Mm-hmm. That part, I admire in you.
Okay.
That part, I think is amazing.
Right.
Cam, look at me. That part, I say thank you for being a man who's vertical, who stood up and dealt with his decisions, whether it was decisions you liked or you didn't, or you planned or you didn't, and you did what you had to do. That's called a man, baby. So thank you for being a man.
Yes, ma'am.
And doing your thing. Seriously.
Half-ass compliment.
With the best that you have. I think that's amazing.
Right.
And I say this, follow up, not to negate everything I just said, because I truly believe that and feel that. And I love that you did that. You didn't leave them fatherless. My father didn't leave me fatherless. It changed my life because he didn't leave me fatherless. I used to sit with him randomly and say, Daddy, thank you. For what? For not making me a fatherless little girl. Because I ain't out here desperate. And I got a daddy I can come home and nest in. I got a daddy I can come home who's a gangster, a street dude. I can make a phone call and you there.
It's done.
And you there. So I ain't looking for no street, excuse my language, nigga, to save me. I got my savior. I'm good. And the street dude to save me may crucify me. I'm good. Daddy ain't gonna crucify me. See, there's a difference. So with you, I'm saying thank you, because my father has 6 of us by 5 different women, but he was a father. And so when you say, Doc, but I'm a daddy, don't negate that. I hear you more than you believe me hear you, because I had a daddy who was a father. And he wasn't in the house with all of us. But from a woman who was a little girl who had the best daddy I've seen a girl have straight up to this day. Am I saying you ain't? But that's my daddy. I wasn't in the house with him. So the things that whoever he was in the house with, that environment is different from me coming over and seeing it. Now, for your babies, they all live with you. Their environment is different from when they go with mommy and mommy has whoever's in that house. So the roles have just switched, but it still makes, not the kids, hear me out, it still makes the household dynamic is a blended, broken household. It doesn't mean that your babies have to grow up broken. This is what I want to be clear on. It doesn't mean that you as a father can change their life. Listen, I beat the odds of being a baby mama because I had a daddy that wasn't in the house, but he was in my life, he was in my ear, he was in my ass about decisions. So this is why I'm saying the household, baby, is still broken, but it doesn't mean your kids have to be. But it's about coming into awareness of what really is. And like my father knew, he had blended families, broken homes, but he tried to overcompensate, and he did in every way he could by being a daddy. So that's all I'm saying is we can label it what we want, but the reality.
That's what's actually making the best of your experiences is, you know what I'm saying? So even you might be making the best of your experience, but just learn from your experiences as well. After that first time, bro, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. If you do it again, don't do it again after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just after you make the mistake, nigga, learn from it and don't do it again.
The reality is, this is what a blended family looks like, unless you're telling me it's polyamorous, and you're not. This is what a broken household looks like. Now, let me go further. Do broken households make for good people? You damn right. I'm not a statistic. I ain't perfect. I work through my stuff. I come from the inner city of the hood. I'm a product of teenage parents, a dope dealer and an addict who is now sober and killing it. My mama's a VP of my company, runs everything, got her own business, and I'm a doctor. So people like me come from situations like that. So I'm always advocate for it, but I'm always keep it real about what it is. Because in order for us to take it and heal it and do something with it, we gotta call a damn duck a duck, so we know where to put it, what to feed it, how to do it, and what it needs.
Thanks. You gotta put it on the table. You gotta sort it out, see what you got, and work with what you got, my nigga. The cons and the pros. You can't just look at the pros, be like, yeah, I'm there though, but you there, but you not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at it the realistic way. And it's making sense, bro. She's speaking facts. I ain't gonna lie. I really want to finish this video, my nigga. I got some shit to do though. We gonna thug it out. Fuck it. Hey, y'all got Vick late. If y'all ain't like the video yet, man, that's what y'all owe me, man. A motherfucking like. God damn it.
We can't be in this society as black people and want to give things different words so that it makes us feel better about our decision. The decision is made. It is a broken home. It is a blended family. And now what are we going to do with these beautiful babies? So that your son, you got boys? I'm guessing out of 8, you got to have some boys. So that your boys.
He don't even want to answer the question no more. He hurt.
Make different and better decisions than daddy did. Not that you didn't do the best of what you had, but so your boys can say, Daddy, I admire you, but I did it different. Daddy, thank you for not letting me be fatherless, but I did it different. Your daughter can say, Daddy, I only married him and got all 5 kids with just one because 2 things, you was in my life, and because I didn't have to choose from despair, and because I love you, but I didn't want to have 3 or 4 or 5 kids by multiple men. So I chose different than you. But watch this. But he has these similarities about you that I love. He's loving. He won't leave me hanging. He's stable. He got my back. Because that's what I love about you. But your choices is what I didn't choose in this man. And that's okay. I don't choose my father in men who have the multiple kids, but I choose my daddy and men who are solid and who got my back and who love me unconditionally and who dote on me and still treat me like his baby at 41. That's all I'm saying. So you're doing a hell of a job, thank you. But the situation is what it is. It's the reality of it.
I can talk now?
Yes.
Okay. Whew. Now, we gonna press the space bar with that real quick. And we have to get to our game.
We have a game?
She's so goddamn fine. Look, not the, woo, I could talk now, Boy, he is in his motherfucking feelings. Look, usually I put this bit full screen, man, but I gotta let y'all enjoy the same image that I'm enjoying right now. Appreciate y'all for tuning into the video, man. For real.